And Dr. Sola, can you give us your surname?
Avanesian.
Avanesian.
But that's why most patients call me Dr.
Dr.
Sola.
Sola. Yes, I'm accustomed to Dr. Sola now. And joining Dr. Sola, we have Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts. Marlene is the optical assistant at Optical Outlook. Good morning, Miss Marlene.
Good morning, Susan.
Anita.
Yes,
Susan's a producer. But that's okay. I'm called Susan as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Susan is, most folks call Susan Anita. You know, they get us all mixed up. But that's okay. All fine. All
Sorry.
good. So it's good to have you back, Dr. Sola. I know we had you a couple of months ago.
Yes, good to be back.
And it's a pleasure. Now, tell us a little bit more for those folks who didn't catch you the last time. Tell us a little bit more about Optical Outlook and the number of years that Optical Outlook has been in business.
I'll let Marlene take this one.
Marlene, you've been here not long in Dr. Sola?
I've been in the optical field much longer.
Much longer, okay.
Yes. Optical Outlook was established for 30 years on Island.
Mm-hmm.
We have 3 locations, one in Georgetown, our baby store in West Bay that's just open, and we also have one in Cayman Brac. The mission of Optical Outlook is to provide quality and affordable eye care for all 3 of our Cayman Islands.
Very good. So, how long since you've had the one in Cayman Brac? Do you know?
The one in Cayman Brac has been there for about...
At least 3 or 4 years.
Okay. So it's not a baby anymore.
No.
It's a junior.
Our baby's West Bay.
West Bay. So, just walk us through the main services that you offer at Optical Outlook.
We offer eye exams, glaucoma tests, contact lens fitting. We specialize eyeglasses, sunglasses for sports or just prescription sunglasses. We also advise our clients on the different type of lenses available to them on the market. And we also do repairs. If they can be fixed, we can fix it. We also, if you have a prescription from another doctor, because we have other ophthalmologists in Ireland who gives their prescription to patients. So if you have a prescription and you want to fill that, we also do that. We have some lovely frames that you can come and choose from.
I've seen them.
Yes, yes. And if you just want to change your look, Optical Outlook has it for you.
Yeah, you can definitely see the difference, right? Now, what type are you wearing this morning for our YouTube visitors?
It's a Dolce Gabbana.
It's lovely.
Yes, thank you.
Very nice. Very fashionable.
Yes, and we have a lot of those.
Okay. So, eyesight. A lot of us don't take care of our eyes. Sometimes you don't even know how to. What are some of the things that we can do, that we could all do, to take better care of our eyesight?
So
Dr. Sola is going to take
yes.
that.
So the main thing I want to emphasize today is the importance of routine eye exams. Oftentimes people don't know that there's anything wrong with their eyes until they come in and see us, and suddenly they're shocked to find out a number of things that they didn't know. So for any healthy adult, we recommend routine exams every 2 years, and for kids every year, because they're growing and changing so quickly, so their prescription can change quite quickly. And of course, with them, if we want to give them the best chance of academic performance, we have to make sure that their visual acuity is good. So because we know 80% of learning is visual, so we just want to make sure they have that checked. And for seniors or anyone with diabetes, we also want to check annually because of the higher risk of things going wrong in general.
Okay. Now, what would indicate that an eye examination is needed? When do I know when to get one?
But the most obvious one being blurry vision and any kind of discomfort with your eyes, redness, burning, soreness. If you ever see flashing lights, spots and floaters in your vision, anything unusual, really, you don't want to ignore it and wait months or weeks to come in. You just want to address it right away, because most things, if we catch it early, then the treatment outcome is a lot better.
Now, a basic exam, most time, okay, so you have to wait 2 years to do this. Can I come in, even if I just want to check? I feel like I just need a check. Can I come in, say, after 1 year?
Oh, of course. You can come in anytime.
Anytime.
And that doesn't mean you have to wait 2 years. So if you
Okay.
are starting to get headaches, eye strain, anything bothering you, come in 6 months or a month, doesn't matter. If there's an issue, we'll check it again.
Okay. Now, what is a basic eye exam constitute? Do I just come in and you just look at it
Yeah.
and tell me if there's, anything's wrong?
Definitely. So we check all the main structures of your eyes. So it takes about 30 minutes to do a full eye exam. We give you your glasses prescription, but also check for any other eye disease. We check your eye pressures, screen for glaucoma. We check your retinas for any other eye disease, especially if you're diabetic. Your risk of bleeding is very high in the retina, so we want to check for all those things. So when you come in, you don't even have to ask. We automatically
Check for
screen
that.
for everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Now you have 3 locations. Do you have any special discounts on at the moment at Optical Outlook?
Yes, we do. And starting with our West Bay store, if you come into our West Bay store anytime this month, you will get 20% off your lenses and frames after your insurance. And we have a lot of lovely frames there for you to choose from. West Bay is like our wow store.
Okay.
Everyone comes through that door goes, wow. So you can come to our West Bay store and see what we have there and enjoy the discount. We also have discount in our Georgetown store on selected frames. So if you come in for an eye exam, there's some frames that are on discount that you can get as well.
Now, we see it this month. We're in April, right? This is April 1st. April Fools.
We are not fooling
Oh,
folks.
yes.
And it's also Holy Thursday
Yes.
as we enter into the Easter weekend.
Yes.
No, 20% off. That's a good discount.
Yes,
That's a good
yes,
hefty
it
discount.
Is. It is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Lynn, make sure you get some new glasses, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick break. It's now 8:30. I want to say thank you to our guests in the studio this morning, Dr. Solar and Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts. They're both from Optical Outlook. Also, thank you to our sponsors, Cayman Medical Supplies and Cayman Insurance Center.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Digicel Business. Get everything your business needs in one package with Digicel Business Hub.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
At Kirk's Home Center, we can make your life much better. We got it all together. We got a great deal in store for you. From cookware to stereo
April 14th, 2021 is Election Day in the Cayman Islands.
Running for political office is no easy feat. You need to be everywhere, all of the time.
Now is the time to get your important messages out to the voting public.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, has always been there. Whether you want to get your political commercials or infomercials on air, make in-house studio appearances, or have your district meetings broadcast live to the listening audience.
Set a time today to meet with one of our knowledgeable Radio Cayman sales account executives who have their fingers on the pulse of the community.
Call them today on 949-7799 or email rcsales@gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, we've been in the community for just about 45 years. That means something.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning if you're just joining us. Thank you for doing so, and welcome back to the Business Buzz. In the studio this morning, we're speaking with Dr. Sola. She is the optometrist over at Optical Outlook. And we have Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts. Ms. Marlene is the optical assistant. Good morning again, ladies.
Good morning.
As we continue our discussion on basically everything eye. Now, what are some of the diseases that affect the eyes? I know there are probably a whole lot.
I'll just list off some of the common
All
ones.
right.
Glaucoma, which we find a lot on island. Cataracts, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, just to kind of name off the main ones that we come across. So we screen for all of those routinely.
Okay. Now, glaucoma. What exactly is glaucoma? Just in a nutshell for us, for our listeners.
So glaucoma is a disease of the optic nerve. It's largely genetic. It's usually from high pressures in the eyes. So it's one of those sneaky diseases. We call it a silent disease because at the early stages it doesn't have any symptoms. So you won't know that anything's wrong with your eyes, which again is why we emphasize routine exams so we can pick it up early. The problem with glaucoma is that there's no cure once the damage is done. So we want to catch it in the early stages and treat it before any of the damage occurs so that you don't face any vision loss or blindness from it.
So how can you it's genetic, right? You just said, you mentioned,
yes.
right. So how can you protect yourself from glaucoma? Can you do something to avoid?
Usually not really. Certain things like diabetes increase your risk of glaucoma, but mostly not a whole lot you can do about it. But if you are being treated for it, for example, if we've given you eye drops, you won't feel any difference in your vision, but the key is to take those regardless because it's making a big difference to your eye pressures and therefore your eye health.
So does high blood pressure have any...
High blood pressure is also correlated with glaucoma,
glaucoma,
yes. It's a bit of a complicated relationship with eye pressures, but
That's scary.
we won't get into that.
No. Should someone opt for eyeglasses or contact lens? How is it your personal choice, or
Yeah,
depends on
that's
your situation?
Kind of very individual. So it really depends on the person's prescription, whether they're a good candidate for glasses versus contact lenses. When you come in, we'll talk about all those things. Mostly, we just want to make sure that people are taking care of their eyes properly. If they are a contact lens wearer, we want to make sure they're not overwearing them. So we want to find a good balance between glasses and contact lens wear.
I'm always scared of putting stuff into my eyes, like especially I don't think I'll be able to put that lens one side into any part, any eye, because I can't even take a photo without blinking. So someone like me, it's hard. So I know contact lens will not be an option. Can you share some information on eye strain and the importance of wearing sunglasses and protecting our eyes from harmful UV rays?
Definitely. So in the Cayman Islands, very, very important to wear sunglasses at all times because of how close we are to the equator, so the UV rays are much stronger. So to protect your eyes from diseases, growths like pterygium or eye cancer, eyelid cancer, it's really important to wear sunglasses and polarized if you can, because that helps cut down on the glare and eye strain a lot as well. And one of the other harmful light rays I wanted to talk about today is the blue light, which we are exposed to from any kind of digital screen, computers, tablets, phones. Most of us spend a lot of time during the day on
Especially
the computer.
on the smartphone.
Exactly. So one of the things we recommend is to have a blue light filter in place on your glasses that reflects the blue light away from your eyes, and that decreases eye strain, headaches, and damage.
Is that a new concept?
It's not really new. It's been around for a few years now, but it's becoming more popular, especially now. And with the pandemic, everyone's spending so much more time on screens. People are realizing that it makes a big difference for their eyes. So it's becoming more and more popular.
So it's just called blue light. So if I come to you, I'm going to say, Dr. Sola, please add blue light to my prescription.
A blue light filter. Yes. So we
To
can
my-
take
okay.
the blue light away from your
Okay.
eyes.
Blue light filter.
Yes.
Make sure I get that right. So, DJ Lynn, next time you get your new glasses, ask for blue light filter. Got it? Or do you have on your glasses? No. Okay, I got a thumbs up. If you're just joining us, we're speaking to Dr. Sola from Optical Outlook and Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts, and they're both discussing eye problems, stuff to do with the eyes. You know, the eyes are not something we talk about at all. You know, it's not the conversation piece. The only time most of us even go to an ophthalmologist is when we have problems, but it's red eye, runny eye, some sort of eye problem. But most times we just take our eyes for granted. Why is that so, Dr. Sola? Any idea?
Well,
I hear a sigh.
I just
That's
have
not a
to have
happy
this
sigh.
conversation
No.
so frequently. Yes, we do take our eyes for granted because a lot of diseases don't necessarily present with blurry vision or anything you're going to notice. So people think, oh, if my vision's 20/20 and I don't need glasses, then there must be nothing wrong with my eyes. That is so misleading. So please come get your eyes checked, even if you think you have perfect eyes, perfect vision. You'd be surprised how many people find out things about their eyes that they didn't know when they come in for a visit.
Yeah, I didn't know the first time I had mine checked that shortly after I'll need to wear glasses. And I'm still in denial because I don't wear them all the time. I take them off when I'm driving in the day, and I take them off when I'm not looking at the computer. I take them off as much. I need to keep them on, but I just don't want to be somebody who's wearing glasses all the time. So I'm really in denial, but I'm pretty sure a lot of us feel the same way. And speaking of you protecting your eyes from UV rays, what sort of brand of eyewear do you carry at Optical Outlook?
Well, we carry a
Miss Marlene is going to take this one.
Okay. Of frames. We have Ray-Bans, My Gym, Coach, Nike. We have Oakley for kids and adults. We have the lovely Dolce & Gabbana. We have Chloe. We have a whole wide range. And if you come into our West Bay store, in our WOW store, you will be amazed. We have some lovely frames there for everyone, from the adults to the kids. And another thing about our West Bay location, if you come looking at the staircase and thinking you don't want to climb it, we do have an elevator in the back, so you can still access us from the back, coming up in the elevator instead of taking the stair.
So do you work at the West Bay location, Miss Marlene?
Yes.
I could tell that. I can tell from the enthusiasm. Yes. As we're speaking about locations, just give us those 3 locations again and exactly where they're located, where the stores are located.
Okay, so we have the Georgetown office, which is located in the Caymanian Village. And you can access us by calling 746-2020 or 746-3930. Our West Bay office is in the Jake Scott Plaza, and you can access at 746-2020 as well, and 746-3930. And when you come to the West Bay location, remember you have Foster's next door. So if you have company, they can go ahead and browse while you do your highs. We have a whole array of frames for you to choose from, and our 20% discount. So come to West Bay and see the difference.
How about Cayman Brac?
Cayman Brac as well. Yes, it's located at Marketplace in Cayman Brac, and you can access us at 746-2020 and 746-3930 as well for your appointments. And Cayman Brac, we will be seeing you on April the 7th to the 9th. So call and book your appointments, and we'll be there to serve you as well. And if you're living in Little Cayman, you can come over as well. We can supply your needs as well.
So the store in Cayman Brac, it's not open all the time? Or just on the times that you're over there?
Yes, it's open when we're there.
Okay.
Usually once a month or once every 3 weeks.
Okay. Because Miss Marlene will send you over there, you know.
Yes.
Because I know you just love to be in the store, right?
Yes.
Now, with regards to insurance, do you accept most insurance cards? And how about Cynical?
Yes, we do. We do accept Cynical cards. Most government employees are with Cynical, and yes, we do accept them. They also have an indigent plan that we do accept. So feel free to come in with your Cynical card and find out your eligibility, because we will have to contact them in order to find out if you're eligible. But we do accept Cynical. We also accept Cayman First, Aetna. We accept Pan American. Okay, a wide range of insurance company. We accept them here.
Very good. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up with some more interesting eye stuff. I don't know what else to call it, but eye stuff. Thanks to our sponsors this morning. DJ Lynn, thank you.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Oh gosh.
Don't let the stress of taking care of loved ones get you down.
Home care, now made easier with Cayman Medical Supplies. 100% Caymanian owned. Cayman Medical Supplies now stocks a wide range of home care supplies. Hospital beds, all types of wheelchairs, including beach access wheelchairs, lifts, commodes, shower chairs, walkers, Curad brand orthopedic supplies. Free blood glucose monitors with the purchase of 1 pack of test strips, blue underpads, and a whole lot more.
Need home care convenience? Drop by Cayman Medical Supplies at 93 Smith Road, Windward Center, or call 949-6211. Free delivery.
Open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Still delivering island-wide for your convenience.
Why work with a Suriba agent? We can tell you that those letters represent a proven understanding of the real estate market in the Cayman Islands. But it also means so much more than that. Our trained Suriba agents are committed to ethics, integrity, and excellence of practice. It's all about confidence, knowing you are working with a qualified Suriba agent. As members of Suriba, your trust is our promise. To find a Suriba agent today or to search thousands of listings, visit Suriba.com. Suriba, the mark of excellence in real estate.
Radio Cayman News. Another fire at the Georgetown landfill.
We're mobilised to a fire in a metal waste facility on the landfill site.
They noticed that the travelers were in unapproved areas of a quarantine property, and it looked like they had tampered with their monitoring device.
The Ombudsman has ordered St. Ignatius Catholic School to destroy all copies of a recording of a meeting with a member of staff.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice for today's biggest news.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
And DJ Lynn, that was a very short break. You almost got me off cue. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. As we wrap up here on the Buzz this morning, we're speaking with Dr. Sola. She is the optometrist at Optical Outlook, and alongside her we have Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts, and she is the optical assistant at Optical Outlook. And this morning we're discussing all things eyes. And speaking of eyes, now what are dry eyes? You always hear people say, "Oh, I have dry eye symptom." Exactly what are some of the causes of dry eye symptom, or DES?
Yes, dry eye syndrome is very common. It's a multifactorial disease. There are different types of dry eye. So it could be things from too much screen time, again, because we tend to stare at screens, not blink enough, our eyes dry out. It could be age-related. It could be a dysfunction of the oil glands in the eyelids, or just a variety of things. So when you come in again for your routine exam, we will screen for all these things. We will check your symptoms, we'll check your eyes to see what type of dry eye you have and give you the appropriate treatment, whether that's going to be lubricating drops or warm compresses or specific lid wipes to help with your eyelid hygiene. Whatever you need, we will give the treatment to you.
Is this a very common syndrome?
Yes, it's very common. It's usually worsened by things like ACs and fans, so we see a lot of people with dry eye on the island.
Now, how often should I visit? I mean, we discussed this before, but how often should I come and see you, Dr. Sola, besides the prescribed 2 years?
Yes, so if you haven't been told that anything is wrong with your eyes, or if you're not diabetic or any other issues going on, then yeah, you can stick to 2 years. But if you're experiencing discomfort, such as dry eye, if your eyes are burning, they're red, they just don't feel comfortable, come in and see us anytime. You don't have to wait 2 years to come see us.
Okay. No, that's reassuring. Now, Ms. Marlene, I'm going to go straight to you. You wanted to emphasize a little bit more about the West Bay Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
I want you to come on down to West Bay. I know people would say things like, "Oh, it is so far." West Bay is not far. We are just 2 minutes away from the Kimpton, and you will enjoy our parking space. No driving around. There's a parking waiting for you. There's a staircase in the front and an elevator in the back. No excuses. Come and see the difference at our West Bay location and enjoy our 20% off. You will love it.
No, and it's not an April Fool's joke.
No, it's not an April Fool's joke.
So, Ms. Marlene, what are your opening hours?
We're open from 9 to 5, from Monday to Friday in both locations, and from 10 to 5 on Saturdays.
Oh, so 10 to 5 on Saturdays?
Yes.
And this is in both Georgetown
and
West Bay?
Bay, yes.
Oh, that's good. All right. How can I book an appointment? Can I, if I need to see Dr. Sola, do I just go ahead and call and book an appointment?
Yes. So you can call us or email us and to book an appointment with the doctor of your choice. We actually have 3 doctors who work with us, so you know which doctor you have seen. So you can say, "Okay, I want to see Dr. Sola." We will book you with Dr. Sola.
Who are the other 2 doctors at Optical?
We have Dr. Hudel, and we have our newest doctor, Dr. Louise Cagney. She just joined us, and it's all good. We have 3 lovely ladies.
All ladies. Yes. No. And you say in Kimmerbrack you book that as you, whenever you're over there.
Yeah.
And and for April you're there at 7th.
From the 7th of April
to the 9th.
Until the 9th.
To the 9th.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. And remember, Kimmerbrack, the appointments goes quickly. We have already booked up the 7th and the 8th. So do call us to book your appointments.
Now, normally, what is the waiting period for an appointment? A week, 2 weeks?
Yeah, in Georgetown, we can usually get you in within a week. West Bay, we can see you the same day that you call. And any kind of emergency, we will squeeze you in the same day.
All right. So that's all about Optical Outlook this morning. If you're just joining us, well, you missed most of it. And we're going to wrap up here on the Business Buzz on this Thursday by asking Dr. Sola and Miss Marlene if you have any main points you want to leave with our listeners and our viewers.
Okay. So it's very important to have your eyes checked. Remember, we use our eyes to do everything. So don't take it from granted. Call us, make an appointment, and have your eyes checked. And don't forget, we have a 20% discount going on in West Bay. So you can come on down and get your eyes checked and see the difference.
So the 20% off is just about everything, the test as well?
No.
Not just what's in store?
On the lenses and the frames.
Okay, all right. Let's make sure I got that correctly.
Yes.
Dr. Sola, how about you? You want to leave anything with our listeners and viewers this morning?
I will just emphasize that our brand new West Bay location is really not that far, just 8 minutes from our Georgetown location. So you can come and see us up there. We are located right next to the Foster's Republics to the left and upstairs from the Jake Scott liquor store.
And when you go, ask for Miss Marlene.
Yes.
Ask for Miss Marlene.
She will take care of you.
I will take care of you.
Just say you heard this, you heard her on Business Buzz, and you want personal attention.
Right.
Yes. You can call her at 746-2020.
What's the number for Georgetown?
They're basically
the same number.
Same number.
Different extensions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Whichever number you call, we can book you at any of the locations. So if you just call 746-2020, we can book you in any of the 3 locations.
Yes.
Well, Miss Marlene, thank you so much for stopping by. Dr. Sola, thank you again.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll see you back in the studio sometime. But if you've missed the program, you can catch it on YouTube this morning. And don't forget, Optical Outlook. Come see the difference with Optical Outlook. Dr. Sola, she's over at Optical Outlook, and Mrs. Marlene Tibbetts. Thank you so much. Please have yourself wonderful Easter, ladies.
Thanks, Anita.
And to our listeners, thank you. Our viewers, thank you as well. Our sponsors, Cayman Medical Supplies and Cayman Insurance Center. We do appreciate your sponsorship of The Buzz. And if you would like to sponsor the Business Buzz, give us a call in the sales department and we'll get you all hooked up. Also, thank you to our listeners, viewers, DJ Lynn, Susan, who's at home on vacation, our producer. Susan, thank you very much. And I wanted to know that DJ Lynn, he's a man manning the cameras, the console, the phone lines, the traffic cam, doorbell, and everything in between. Thank you, DJ Lynn. And he's got some great music lined up for you on the breakfast session. In the meantime, please have a wonderful Thursday. Enjoy the Easter weekend, and please be safe.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And Digicel Business. Get everything your business needs in one package with Digicel Business Hub.
The Department of Environment is appealing to the community to help combat the impact of stony coral tissue loss disease on the Cayman Islands reef ecosystem. Easter week is expected to see more water sports activities. Pathogens on dive gear and boats can survive for extended periods and be transferred among reefs. If you are diving or snorkeling anywhere in the Cayman Islands and before traveling between Grand Cayman and the sister islands, disinfect your gear and bilge water in a 1% bleach solution for 10 minutes before moving to a new location. For more information or to make any reports, visit doe.ky.
Radio Cayman News. Another fire at the Georgetown landfill.
We're mobilised to a fire in a metal waste facility on the landfill
They
site.
noticed that the travelers were in unapproved areas of a quarantine property, and it looked like they may have tampered with their monitoring device.
The Ombudsman has ordered